Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this peachy eye look, mostly using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. So first I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I'm just putting this on my eyelid just to prep the eyes for the eyeshadow. Then just taking my Face of Australia Loose Translucent powder to set that down. So first I'm picking up the shade Georgia. It's just this light nude shade from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm just dusting this through my crease. This is going to act as our transition shade. Now I'm taking the shade Caramelized. It's a bit more of a bright sort of peachy shade, and I'm just starting to run this again through my crease and outer V on a smaller detailed brush. Now I'm taking the shade Aftertaste from my Zoeva Caramel Melange palette, and I'm just starting to really brighten up the orange. This is the only really bright orange I could find that would sort of suit this look. You definitely don't need to do this step. If you can find a colour in the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette that you think you'd like a little bit better, definitely use that. It will save you mixing up between two palettes. Now I'm going in with the shade Peaches and Cream, just taking this on my finger because it is a little bit glittery, and I'm just applying this all over the lid space. Now taking a little fluffy brush just to blend the edges. Now I'm taking my favourite false lashes. These are the Glam by Manicure Sienna lashes, and I'm just applying these without any liner. These are super wispy, long dramatic lashes, and I think they complement this look perfectly. Now I'm just taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and coating my upper lashes. Now starting on the face, I'm taking my Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisturiser, and I'm just starting to moisturise my face before we apply any foundation. Now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 250 and mixing it with my Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminator, and I'm just mixing these together to get a nice sort of glowy base. I find this foundation a little bit too matte for me because I do have such dry skin, so I find this combination works perfectly. Now going back in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I'm concealing my under eyes and also highlighting the main points of my face. Now because I want to be super bronzy and glowy, I'm going in with my Benefit Hoola Contour Stick, and I'm just starting to contour out my face and create a little bit more dimension.
Anything and make it better. Together now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains.
Now I'm going back in with my Face of Australia Loose Translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my under eye area so it doesn't crease. Now taking my Hello Flawless powder by Benefit, and I'm just lightly setting the rest of my face.
And they ain't never gonna hold us back.
Now taking my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer, I'm just starting to bronze over the bits that we cream contoured. As I said before, I want this look to be super bronzy. This does have a little bit of shimmer in it as well, so it gives you that beautiful natural bronzy look. Now to add a little bit of colour back to the cheeks, I'm taking my MAC Peaches blush and just applying this to the apples of my cheeks and a little bit up my cheekbone. Now I'm taking my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo, and I'm taking the shade Hustler Baby, which is the brighter highlighter, and I'm just sort of applying this on the top points of my cheekbones, above my brow bone, a little bit on my nose, and also on my forehead. Now moving on to brows, I'm first brushing them out with my spoolie, and then I'm going in with my Ka-Brow by Benefit in the shade 2. I first like to underline the brow, and then I go in and start to fill the rest of it in, just trying to keep it as light and natural as possible without going totally overboard, which I do sometimes do. Now taking my 24-hour brow set by Benefit just to set my hairs in place. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going back in with the shade Georgia, and I'm basically mimicking exactly what we did on the lid, just going in with this as our first transition shade. Then just taking the shade Caramelized again and running that under the lower lash line. Now I'm taking the shade Aftertaste from the Zoeva palette again and just really intensifying the orange. Now going in with Hustler Baby again, and I'm just adding a little bit of inner corner highlight. Now going back in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and coating my lower lashes. Then for the lips, I decided on the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Milan. It was a really nice finish, super comfortable to wear on the lips. So guys, that's the end of the video today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to let me know down in the comments what you thought of it and what you'd like to see from me next. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up for me. And if you're new to my channel or haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.